What's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? And today, I had a lot on my mind. I'm being honest, It's I know I've been was supposed to upload for y'all, but honestly, bro, I had a lot on my mind, bro. I'm not doing the best is mentally right now, and so keeping y'all prayers and stuff like that. But coming out here, bro, was necessary. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to like sit right here and like just be able to think, pray, know what's next, and just being able to relax. I always felt like I need to be doing something. Never relaxing, never never soaking in the accomplishments I made, whether it was small or big. Never acknowledging God for what He did in my life. Just a lot of working, coping, and surviving. And I say that because I've been in survival mode all my life. I'm 21. My birthday is coming up July 16th, so make sure y'all boys is You know what I'm saying? But all my life, bro, I've been in survival mode, just not wanting to deal with the things family bring or not wanting to be put down because that's all I'm used to, So I always been at a point where I prepare myself for the worst. And it's like, I believe nobody should have to live like that, Just staying in survival mode all the time, and coming out here, bro, it helps because it clears my mind. If you boys look back at my first videos, taking a walk, being in the river, being by yourself, just having that peace, that alone time is everything, you know. And I only got my phone because I want to show y'all boys, and I also like even now, like I deleted TikTok, I deleted Instagram. And I'm just gonna be more mindful of the things I consume, the things I engage in, the things I listen to, because if you ain't right up here, bro, you ain't gonna do right by these. You know what I'm saying? It's your mental control these. You know what I'm saying? And it's powerful, bro. I'm not an expert and nothing like that, but one thing about your mental, it play a part within the entire body. You know what I'm saying? And the eyes are the window to the soul. And if we using these things to look at things that aren't good for us, to engage in things that aren't good for us, it's just gonna lead us to doing more dirty work with these. You know what I'm saying? Because a thought become an action, and then the action become a result. And man, like, all my life, bro, I've been in survival mode for a long time, bro. I never had the time to just really breathe. Like me, some of my brothers, but we overcame so much, but we never had the time to just sit and see the accomplishments we made or anything like that, To all my guys out there with mental health and fighting battles, any behind the scene battles, pray, you know what I'm saying? And I'm be honest, because I'm still learning how to get past this. I would say pray. I would say take walks. Even if you have money, even if you have no money, broke, unbroke, you know what I'm saying? You can still do these things. You can still walk. You can still come to the woods by yourself, breathe. Sometimes the best way to get your life together is just to get away from everything you're already around. You know what I'm saying? Just separate yourself from everything. Get out the house, take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Come outside for sure. And coming outside was something I struggle with because I stayed in the house all the time. Sitting on the couch, thinking I was doing enough and I was not. And I'm just being honest with y'all, bro. I'm 21. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I'm still learning from the mistakes I made. I really never had that type of guidance and that type of leadership to show me the things I'm going towards. This ain't nothing but God that's helping me along this way. I just say, bro, like, do the best you can for your family, but do the best not for your family, but do the best you can for yourself and your mental, you know? If you don't take care of you first, you won't be able to take care of nobody else. And we really have to be mindful of the things we watching, listening to, and engaging, because the moment I came out here, bro, I felt way better, you know what I'm saying, than I did in a week. You know, I've been uploading, and you could be consistent in something too, but it's like, if you're mentally drained, bro, it's only so long you're going to be consistent for, you know? Your mental always have to be right, you know? I told y'all boys never compare, but, you know, get away from everything, bro. This summer, bro, I'm going to be getting away from everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't party or nothing like that. I don't go to clubs. But this summer, bro, I'm just going to be trying to, like, commit myself, you know? Commit myself to something different, hold my word, and just try to do something different. I got more videos coming for y'all boys, so stay tuned too, man. But, you know, just look at the view out here, bro. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I came out here by myself, by choice. And man, like, I would say, like, the hardest battles you're going to face in your life is going to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I learned is that this generation, we talk about people being broke. We talk about, you know what I'm saying? Not all of us, but this generation, they brag about broke men and just, you know, negative things, you know? But being broke, bro, being broke reveal who you really need in your corner. Being broke reveal who you should have around you. Being broke reveal what you should be doing next in life. Being broke reveal what type of job you should have. And I say that because when you're broke, bro, you have to take a look at yourself, see where you went wrong, analyze the steps you made, and then continue to make better steps after that, you know? See, they think being broke is a bad thing, but being broke, it's just a reminder of who you need around you and what you should do from here on out. You know what I'm saying? Being broke is a temporary thing, and the fact that we brag about these things and we make fun of others for being broke and not having things is crazy in this generation. Man, like, I say that because it's just like the real humble people know, like, bro, none of this stuff is promised, bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much money you got, no matter how much you have, no matter how much you have materialistically, bro, you could lose all of that tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Tomorrow is not promised. And, you know, and it's just like, why boast about the things that I know I could lose tomorrow? You get what I'm saying? It's foolish. I'm going to look crazy. I'm going to be embarrassed. And that's another reason why I don't brag, because it's just like, even if I did have it, bro, I could lose this thing tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? I could mismanage this thing, and now, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting clowned because of my mismanagement or me bragging and boasting about it. Man, I just say all of that to say, man, it's not about what you have, you know? It's a mindset. It's a mindset thing. You know, being broke, having money, mental. I say all of that to say it's a mindset thing. It's all a mental game. I mean, you look at social media, bro. Social media, it's just an attention thing. Social media wants your attention. Social media wants to control how you think. Social media wants to control how you react to certain things. You know what I'm saying? We just have to start noticing the real traps in certain things, you know? That's how I feel, because it's just like, these things aren't just a coincidence, you know? Why would somebody enjoy making somebody feel less about themselves, you know? Unless this was intentional. Like I say, I'm going to always encourage y'all boys, bro. You know what I'm saying? To believe in yourself, to believe that it's possible, to believe in God, you know what I'm saying? I'm still better in my relationship with God. I'm still trying to get right. I'm still got struggles, but it just, you know, it's never a right time to do anything. Sometimes you just have to do it. You have to trust and just go by faith. And I just want to say, bro, I appreciate all y'all, bro. All the love y'all show me on my shorts. All the new subscribers, bro. If you're new to this channel, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to see y'all boys in the next video. I love y'all.